Now.
Hello,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning. Laura's holding the camera.
I'm the camera woman.
Just a quick shout out to Howard. Howard, we have to do vertical for this. It's just easier to film. We're going to do something called Tai Chi Easy. So we're going back to vertical today. It's Friday. Hello, everyone. And we've been talking a lot about different things we can do. Laura and I, showed you some chair yoga. We've showed you some stretches you can do. We're going to continue in that vein. Several years ago, I went to Kripalu, which is in Western New York, the Kripalu Institute, and learned a form called Tai Chi Easy, just like it sounds, Tai Chi Easy. Dr. Raju Yannick was our teacher, and he's world-renowned for his expertise in Tai Chi and Tai Chi Easy. Tai Chi Easy, there's 108 forms of movements of Tai Chi. He went to, it sounds like the Godfather, he went to the 5 families of China, the main domos of the Tai Chi world in China, and asked their permission to not dumb it down, because it's not stupid. He just wanted to simplify it for people that were we had an Asian community, and you know, if you go by any park in Asian communities in the United States or in China, you see people doing Tai Chi. So the key to the Chinese say the key to aging gracefully is flexibility. So that's part of why I was interested in learning to become a Tai Chi Easy instructor. It was a week-long training. Awesome. And so that's part of what I'm going to show today. Now there is a standing, moving, and sitting form of all the same movements, but in those ways. One standing, one moving through the space, and one sitting, which is what I'm going to demonstrate today. When we get outside, when the weather really shifts, we may move it out. Hey Mark, our friend Mark, asked me to, it'd be great to put this on Facebook Live or put it on a video. And we determined, and which I thought was a great idea. So we're always trying to give kind of hints to simplify things. So I'm going to show a couple of things about Tai Chi Easy, or the kind of warm up for Tai Chi Easy. So Qigong is often called Chinese yoga. Tai Chi is part of Qigong. Qigong is not part of Tai Chi. So there are several forms and different ways, just like there's several forms of yoga, there's several forms of Qigong that you can do, different schools of thought, and there's hundreds of different Qigong exercises. I'm going to show a few warm-ups that will kind of be sympathetic to, or complementary, to what I'm going to show today. I'm going to show the opening part of the forms of Tai Chi Easy. I'm going to start with doing some Qigong stretching, and this stuff is all really easy. Now, a couple of disclaimers. Most of this that I'm going to show today is upper body. So if you have shoulder pain or something in your upper body that's painful, then the Qigong I'm going to try, just be careful. It may, like recovering from shoulder surgery or something. But the point I like about this, even for people that are elder, really elder, you're sitting. So you're not moving much, and you'll see in a moment, if you can turn to right and left, you can do it. Now, there are 1,000 benefits, like Laura's talked about with meditation and mindfulness and eating properly, and we've been talking about those type of things. It's the same thing with Tai Chi. Tai Chi has so many positive benefits. First of all, flexibility. And it's great for balance. And as we age, I don't know about all of you, but my balance is definitely shifting. Now, I'm a former athlete, and I don't do the things I used to do, football and triathlons and marathons and things like that. And also, I'm a former professional dancer. I was in the Marines. So all that physical stuff, it takes a toll on the body. And as we age, those little things that have happened to you in your life kind of spring up. So this is a great tool to put in your, you don't have to do it daily, but just give it a minute or two a day, even 3 minutes, and you'll feel a lot better, just like we talked about with yoga and we talked about with stretching. All those are really important, I think, for maintaining really good health. So, and as I said, the point of Dr. Yannicki's work was Tai Chi Easy. So now Tai Chi, interestingly enough, historically, a quick sidebar to that, started out as a combat technique. It was not this beautiful, almost dancerly flowing thing you see these days. It started out as a combat training. It was used in combat. There are different moves we do when we're standing. This is getting ready for something coming to the right. Come to the left, and you is going to be reversed, right and left. And so all this opening, this was a wrist break, right? So there's so many applications this was used for, and as the centuries went along, they just used it as a training and not for a combat application. So I'm going to start out, we're going to do some Qigong first, and then we're going to do the opening of what we do with Tai Chi, and then I'm going to show the first movement called harmonizing yin and yang. But first, let's just do the opening Qigong. Now, I'm sitting on a dining room chair of ours. You can sit back on the back like this. I tend to sit forward more on the front seat. You can do whatever you want. You could do a rolling chair. I would sit in a stationary chair, not a padded chair. So this is just a wooden chair with the back on it. So that's up to you, your preference. But the reason I sit a little forward is it forces me to sit more upright. I've been really trying to work on my posture. I used to have really great posture, but 35 years of bending over patients, and also just my spine's aging. So I'm always telling Laura, tell me if I'm hunching. So this will really help with that too. It's really great for posture. It's really great for breathing. It's really, especially with all the stuff going on with COVID-19, it's really good for the lungs. In the opening in the Qigong, before we do Tai Chi, I like to inhale through my nose and exhale through my nose. If you can do that, you can inhale through your nose or exhale through your mouth. Whatever's easier for you. Again, Tai Chi easy. So the opening is, now if I was standing, I would be raising my arms and going up on my, I'm just raising my toes. So we're working on our calves, our knees, our hips. So the opening is here, the arms right up, and then they swoop down, and then you just lift your feet, your toes, and go back on your heels. Now I'm not putting any weight on it, so it's inhale, exhale, as you pass through your knees, you go back. We're just going to do this 3 or 4 times. So inhale, exhale, inhale. See how easy this is? This is not difficult. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now the next one is you're taking a deep breath and you're reaching for the sky like you're pushing, I call it pushing a volleyball at the beach. Like a big ball came like this, or a big, what do they call those multicolored balls, beach balls? So here, so everything's expanding here on the inhale, and then you're going to just tighten your fist, contract your abdomen like a muscle man, like this. Exhale. So expand, contract. No, the breathing purposely loud so you can hear it. Inhale, exhale. This is our third, and this is our last. We'll do fourth. I would recommend doing 6, but for timing, we're going to do 4. Now the next one is one of my all-time favorite. I've never seen a Qigong person that did not show this. Now, if I didn't have the back of the chair, I'm going to sit forward just a little bit. You're going to be, all you're going to do is you're just going to be going like this. So you're waving your arm this way, and you're smacking the back of your kidneys, they say your lower back with your backhand, and your chest, shoulder area with your front. So it just goes like this. Make a little percussion. Just kind of waking everything up. Right here. Okay? And it's now your feet would be stationary if you were standing, but this, I'm just going to turn my body, and again, you can see how this just warms everything up. You're turning, you're getting the tendons and ligaments moving. We've talked about the liver. It's exalted at this time of year. The liver bathes with blood and fluid to keep it nice and flexible for your cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. Okay? So that's a nice warm-up. So remember, it's lifting arms up, passing them down, back to the back, lifting them up on the inhale, coming down. And the next one is pushing the beach ball away. Inhale, big expansion, contraction. You bend everything. See if you go, you're like this, like this. So, and the third is just this. And you can do more than 6, but I'd recommend doing 6 of the opening, 6 of the second one, and 6 of this last. 6 meaning 6 that way, 6 that way, right and left and right on your camera. All right, let's do the Tai Chi. So that is a great warm-up. Now in the classes are about an hour long, we would develop more Qigong exercises. You can go online and see Qigong stuff. There's tons of stuff free on YouTube for Qigong, so you can go and get a bunch of stuff there. You can read books, you can do the things we've shown today. And we'll, as we go along, Laura and I are always trying to figure out the next best thing that would help somebody and help our patients. And I've given these things to patients as well. Now, the opening of Tai Chi. Traditionally, your feet are about a shoulder width apart, and the traditional opening in Tai Chi Easy or traditional Tai Chi is here. So it's everything is, try to keep everything not tight. Try to keep everything nice and easy. So, right? So we're just going to go like this is the opening, right? Here, and the hands pass down. So it's an inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And we'll do just one of those. So that's the opening. So, thank you. Here. Okay, so we do one of those. So here. Now, I'm going to go, I think on the camera it'll be reversed, so you should start going to the right. So I'm going to I'm actually going to go to my left, but it's going to be your right. So we here, let them flow down. And the next part of this, the first movement, harmonizing yin and yang, is literally like you're throwing a frisbee. Keep everything soft, and that's the upper hand. The lower hand is like a shadow right below, palm down. Nice and easy. Then we're just going to rotate our hands. So left is now one upper hand's on the bottom, and here.
Does it make a difference whether they go to the left or the right first, or it's okay either way?
You should do the right first, but I didn't want to confuse people with, I think it's the reverse, right? So let's start it going, I'll start it over. So we've gone here and here. So I'm right hand, so throwing the frisbee here. Traditionally, you go to the right first, your right. And here. And just see how this works the whole body. See how the whole upper body, the waist, you're turning, it's good for the lower back. You're maintaining, it's good for the shoulders, wrist, elbows, chest, even digestion with turning. So this is called harmonizing yin and yang. Okay, so we're going to review this in a second. All right, so you can follow along with me or just watch, and you can re-watch this and see. This is the opening of the 5 main exercises of Tai Chi Easy. All right, so again, reviewing, we're going to open, close, and then throw, slow, throwing a frisbee. See how a frisbee's thrown like that? So it's here, and my lower hand is just shadowing. And then just like turning a steering wheel. Here, and then the other way. And then turning clockwise, counterclockwise. And here, and here. We're going to do one more, and then we'll be finishing. And here. Now to complete, you can just come back and let your hands fall. Now when we complete our class, when I teach Tai Chi Easy at our clinic, is we tend to just do what we call showering. So again, showing here, here, 3 of these, push it down, and here, I'm inhaling and exhaling, and just let your hands float. And after you've done that for a minute or 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, just sit there calmly, don't have your shoulders up, keep your shoulders down, and just pause and do some deep breathing and reflect on something you just accomplished and what your day is going to bring for you. Okay? I hope this was helpful, everyone. Laura's on the other side of the camera.
Yeah,
so you could hear her, but you couldn't see her. So thank you, everyone. It's great. We're going to keep developing things and keep working on things to make it easier for everyone. You can do this with your kids. You can do this with your parent if you are, I'm 67, Laura's younger than me, so if your parents are able, you can teach your elder patients, parents as well. So anything that'll help them. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for Saturday. And thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.